All right, good morning. Good morning. Just taking a moment to check my email. As you can see, it's about 6:54, and I want to see what's going on with the email. So you pop it up, right? And something that catches my attention as I'm scrolling through the email is this email right here from Craigslist. So click on here. It says 36 unit apartment. Thanks. Please find the attached information that you are looking for. So here's before I even get into that, for them to even send me this right here for the 36 unit apartment, this is all I sent out. Hi, I saw your listing on Craigslist and my partners and I may be interested in making an offer. Please send the financial package, including the 12 months trail and rent roll. Thanks, Cecil. Okay, that was 2 days ago I sent that. Now I have a program that I use that shows me when somebody actually views my emails that I send out. So in case you ever get an email from me and tell me that you didn't see it, I know if you really did or not, all right? So anyway, okay, this is in South Carolina. And, I find these through Craigslist, but I'm using the Search Tempest. .com. I tell you guys, that's my favorite way. It's a Craigslist aggregator. It brings everything together throughout a certain period of time, right? So here was the original ad that came through the Search Tempest, and it said 36 unit. There's the original post. Even though it says Craigslist here, the Search Tempest is the aggregator, and it brings it through to it. So it's just want to let you see how to. Okay, wow. Okay, now I remember this greatly. They're asking $1 million for 36 unit complex for sale, and this is something that I'm very interested in. And there's some pictures here. Basically, just shows that it looks well. At least the pictures that they're showing look okay. All right. Have the address here. Now all this information I'm going to take it and put inside of my database, my CRM, your customer relations manager. 36 units, 28,000 feet, price per unit 27,000, gross rent multiplier 5.26, cap rate 11. When you see a cap rate of the higher the cap rate, the worse off the neighborhood. So you typically don't like to see a cap rate that high, but we'll see what goes on or what happens. Okay, over 250 invested in capital improvements in the past 24 months. Blah blah blah. Well below crazy upside through rent increase to market rate, improved management, and adding new units. Cash on cash return 25.1%. Don't ever listen to that because their numbers aren't right. All right. Value add opportunity. Value add basically means there are things that you can do to add value to increase the rent immediately. All right. It's a 36 unit garden style community located in Pacolet, South Carolina. Never heard of that. Built in 1984. It contains 5 2-story and 1 1-story building encompassing wood exteriors and pitched roofs. Contains a ideal apartment mix of 8 1-bedroom units measuring 616 square feet each. 4 1-bedroom units measuring 16 2. Okay, I want to see some 2 and 3s in here. 16 2-bedroom units, 707, and 8 3-bedroom units. It's an okay mixture, and we'll go into stuff like that a little bit later as we go. Currently 33 units occupied and 3 other units needing rehab. 2 units fire damage, serious inquiries only. Okay, it's 10 miles from Spartansburg. This beautifully wooded property allows residents in rural living within close proximity of all city conveniences, blah, blah, blah. And Okay. All right. So here goes the pictures. Boom. We already seen that, right? Okay. So we're gonna come back over to the email that I received from this guy. Okay. So this is his building. I don't think that he is a real estate agent. There's nothing here right now that would make me believe he's a real estate agent. But you never know, right? You don't assume anything. Yeah, let him tell me himself. But here are the credentials, the financials that I'm looking for. So let's just see what he sent me. Real estate analysis. You never believe anything that they tell you guys. Everything must be certified through like a property management company, not something that they put together themselves. So what I'll do is I will print this information out, go through it, see if it, do some market research on the neighborhood. That's something that we always do because you can improve properties, but you can't improve neighborhoods. Net operating income, he says 110,000. Annual debt service, 45,000. Okay, cash flow after taxes 52,000. Once again, this is his numbers. You got to always do our own due diligence. All right, you got your internal rate of return, cash on cash. That's based off of what you actually purchased the property for. No one can really tell you what the rate is and all of this stuff. So this is something that we'll go over later on. But this is there. Every buyer is a liar. Every broker's a liar. Brokers and buyers are liars. You don't listen. This looks like something that he put together himself off of some system here. But it's definitely something to start negotiating with, and that's something that we'll do when we get all of the paperwork. So what I want to see, what's more important than that, is the rent rolls. That will tell me a whole lot more, and the actual bills. All right, so here are the rent rolls here. Okay, somebody's paying $450 for one bedroom. Yeah, $500. This is something that does have that value add that we talk about. Okay, so in the case of what we do, how we take over the current operating income, this would be ours right here. These 3 one bedrooms. So let's just say we're renting them for. So you have $550 on some, so we could go to at least $550. So we're recently leasing them we get them fixed up and lease them out. And the thing is, it said that it's rehab that's been done, but if it still shows rehab on this, it makes me think that they've run out of money. So rehab needed. Let's just say it was $550 a month or $650 a month, or $600 a month. That would be $1,800 a month cash flow that we would add right there if we did that actual work. So that's cool. Let's see what else is going on. Some of the one bedrooms are $450. I mean, they're all different prices. They should be brought up. They have some subsidized, some maybe some Section 8 or something going on of that. Going on here because they're paying $256, $224. They're paying $122, $428 for the, but we want to get this thing stabilized, obviously. But this is something that 92% occupancy. That's cool. This is definitely something that I would. Okay, monthly rate, annualized rents. Okay, fixed expenses. So we definitely print this out. Look at it. The net operating income. Now, just remember that the net operating income is that's not the amount right there. You still have to subtract the mortgage. All right, the debt service from that. So that'll tell you the true, what your true cash flow would be. Okay, so that's one right there. Just want to take a look quickly at the other ones that they sent over. This looks like, I don't have my glasses on, so kind of squinting here if you could see me. And I just woke up. So we'll just I have to print this stuff out and put everything together. Rent roll 8/31/2016. So it looks like there's, those three at the end of August, those three were there, and you have 1, 2, 3 vacants. All right. 83%. So the occupancy is going down, which means his cash flow is going down. So this definitely may be somebody who we'd want to follow up with. And this one here, this is from the beginning of the year here. Okay. And total income 98, total expenses 40. Now, when you're, the expenses should be about 35 to 40% of the total income, and rate here, that's kind of high right there. So definitely we want to do some things to reduce that, but that's also a bargaining point as well. All right. So just wanted to show you this. If you're sending out your emails every single day, you put out 10, 20 a day, that'll be great. Build the relationships with these brokers. I don't believe this guy's a broker, but if you build it, because he would have to state it somewhere on there, but you build these relationships with guys, and maybe he has some more, maybe he wants to go into different products. So I'm going to start projects. So I'm going to start actually returning these phone calls and letting you hear the phone calls as we're going through them. So I think that'll be something great for you to listen to as well. So just wanted to show you that. It's real good to be able to find and search for apartments, look for gold, search for your golden goose. And if you really are diligent and dedicated to this process, honestly, you should have your first deal within 90 days, maybe 120 days, but you have to look through a whole bunch of them to find the one good one. And you never know where it's going to come from. But remember, this one deal can help you do the fire and retire dance. You fire your boss and retire, because, if something like this is going to cash flow you, cash flow, which I don't really believe these numbers, like I said, but will cash flow you after everything is paid. If you have, just in your first deal, you have $5,000 cash flowing a month. Now, if you're making 60,000, anywhere up to 60,000, then you're financially free now. If you make more than that, well, you find the property that will get you that cash flow that comes in every month that equals what you're making at a job. And then once you have those numbers, when you hit that number that you're making already by your passive income from these buildings, then you're basically financially free. And now you have the time to dedicate to this full time. And that's where the magic happens. That's where the change in your life comes in. That's where you start understanding, well, I need more education, and I want to hang around people that are doing these things that are more sophisticated, so that I can increase my knowledge, my understanding, the people that I hang in my circle. And you follow the 33% rule. You spend 33% of your time with people who are doing not as well as you, because you're going to lift other people up. You spend 33% of your time with people who are right in your circle, your element, because you can encourage each other, right? And then you'll also want to spend the last 33% of your time with people who are doing way, 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 way better than you, so that they can pull you up. And that's how life really goes. And you understand the laws of the universe, universal laws that God has put out there. And when you understand this, and you understand personal development, personal achievement, life starts to get better. Your life starts to change. So hopefully this is something that will excite you and get you ready to do what it is. This is what I talk about. This is what I do, real estate investing. And, you're just one great deal away from retiring. Talk soon. Bye.